Hey y'all. Let's go ahead, get right into the messages. Okay, this is gonna be a quick one. Let's get started. I love being live. I just wish I had more time to be live. But let's see, what general messages, Spirit, for the collective, please? Any general messages for today? We got the Justice. Okay, starting off strong. Justice, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So immediately, I'm getting that something you have been waiting for, something you have been working towards, is finally coming to an end, and you're going to be victorious. You're going to come out on top. This is something that you've put a lot of money into, a lot of time into. This could be a court case or something legal, some sort of legal matter, maybe a divorce. But it's finally, I'm feeling like happy all of a sudden. Like, I was in a good mood today, but I'm feeling like extra, like, I'm feeling excited almost. So I'm getting that this is something that you have really been working towards, something you've been waiting to finish up, and it finally is. What else? Tell me about this Justice card. What justice is coming in? It doesn't have to be a legal case as well. It could be anything. It could just be a situation that you felt was unjust or left. I heard left unsaid, so maybe you feel like you could use some closure about a situation. This is something that has been very slow moving. Or it might slow down a bit, so that things can work out in your favor. It might be going a little bit slower than you would like, but it is something that you have been planning, you've been looking out for, you've been setting all these boundaries to protect what you have sown, what seeds you have sown, and you're finally getting some sort of truth about someone's fears or why they did what they did. I'm getting that this is a situation where you felt trapped and stuck in thought a lot. You felt trapped. You felt like you couldn't get a control or a handle on your fears. You were crowded with illusions, is what I heard. Especially the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords. That's like ruminating energy where you're just thinking and thinking and thinking and allowing all these illusions and fears to get the better of you. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So this is finally going to turn in your favor with the Star as well. This is something that you've been hoping and wishing for to finally just conclude, and it's finally coming to that. This time has been filled with a lot of fears and confusion and illusions, and it was necessary for you to build these boundaries and to look out for anything that could take this victory from you. And this had you stressed, like you couldn't sleep. You're getting visions and dreams, I heard, but they're keeping you up at night. You could be having nightmares. And just thinking a lot, overthinking and ruminating about the situation. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands comes out with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So Knight of Pentacles twice. So this is something that has, I'm really getting that this is like a court case or something, because this is a very specific message. I just wanted some general messages, but I'm getting a very specific message that this is something that has taken years. It's taken a long, long time for this person to understand how they treated you, for this person to really realize that they weren't treating you like their Ten of Cups. Instead, they were letting their fears get the better of them. And it led to this occurrence, or led to this case. It's like this person is finally seeing what they did. They're finally realizing how badly they acted, how poorly they treated you. And I'm getting it's a little too little too late, okay? Two of Cups came out. It's too little too late, I feel. I'm getting that you're not really, you just want to close this out. You just want to close it out. And even though the Two of Cups came out and I'm getting that message that you're done, I don't know. I mean, this person was too slow. This person was too slow. This is a separate message from the court case or the divorce message that I'm getting. I'm getting that there's another group of collectives out there where their person was just moving too slow. They weren't being fair to you. You were putting a lot of energy, time, affection into the relationship, and your person was just like not really reciprocating, like they were just doing the bare minimum, or they were just doing just enough to appease you and not really because they wanted to do it. And you were just like, look, it's too slow. You're going too slow, okay? It's not moving quickly enough for me. And this is something that you've thought a lot about. And I'm getting the reason this person was moving so slow is because they had a lot of fears and demons to fight within themselves. They had a lot of inner work to do. And that's why they couldn't treat you right. They couldn't treat you like their Ten of Cups. I have the Star again at the bottom of the deck, with the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, they were resisting this. It's like they came in and showed you that they were willing to put in the effort, willing to be there and plant these seeds with you, but it turns out you guys just weren't on the same page. It turns out that you just weren't in the same lane. You're not going at the same pace. This person is moving very slowly, and it just wasn't enough for you. It just wasn't enough. You wanted this, and your person wanted this. It was something that they were hopeful about, they were hoping for, but they resisted it. They fought it because of things that they've been through in their past. Yeah, because of things they've been through in their past, and they could not sleep. They could not sleep. They're just constantly thinking about you. Justice coming out again. Again, this is either a court case or this is just someone who they wanted to be fair to you, they wanted to give you that equal exchange, and they're just moving too slow for you, or they just couldn't give you what you were looking for. They knew that they couldn't give you what you were looking for, but they still wanted to appease you. They still wanted to be with you. They were scared. Tell me about the outcome, please. Tell me about the outcome in the situation. The world, okay. They might want to come back to you. They might want to even travel towards you, like physically or just mentally, emotionally or energetically. They want to come closer to you, and yeah. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords again. They're just scared. They're scared. They are, I don't know how else to put it. They're scared. Like, they are just trapped in their own fears and illusions, stuck in this overthinking cycle, and they don't realize that it's just making it worse. It's just making them more scared. They're thinking about all the what ifs. It's like they're hyping themselves up, but not in a good way. They're like building all this tension and anxiety within themselves that isn't really necessary. It doesn't really need to be there. They don't really need to be that scared. But they are just so. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. We have Page of Cups, the Lovers, the Empress, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Judgment, and Eight of Wands with the Four. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Sorry. Basically, this person, they want to come forward and be there for you and be that person for you. It's just they don't feel they're enough. And they're hiding. They're hiding some sort of information or communication or how they feel about you. They're really keeping it to themselves, even though they just want to come forward and like spill the beans. They want to tell you everything about how they feel about you. But again, they're building up all this anxiety and fear within themselves because they're like, what if my person rejects me? What if my person, you know, changed their mind? What if my person is mad at me? What if my person, you know, doesn't forgive me? I hurt them in some way. You know, they just don't feel like they're enough, and they don't feel like they can really give you what it is that they know you deserve. They feel they're not worthy enough for you. With the Lovers and the Empress, that really just tells me that this person has you on a pedestal, and they see how hard working you are and how willing you are to put the work in and be the one to kind of like carry the relationship, but they don't want you to be the one to carry the relationship. But at the same time, they don't know how to step up and contribute in a way that they know will satisfy you. They don't feel they're on your level. They don't. Even though they're dying to come forward, they'd rather die in fear. Metaphorically. Okay. Okay, I asked in my head if they were going to come forward, and they are. They are. Eventually. It might be too little too late. They might still resist it for a long time by the time you've already moved on, or you know, if you're deciding to wait for this person, they're going to come back. It's just going to take a lot of time. Yeah. Two of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. They're either juggling you because they don't feel they're worthy, or they're juggling you because they're not satisfied with themselves. They're not satisfied with themselves, and it's like you keep trying to hand them that cup, and they're just here looking like, but what about all these other options? Like, they might be better for me, when really you're the gift. They just don't want to accept it because they don't feel they deserve it. So they're juggling. So they're juggling. Shaking my damn head. And the Nine of Pentacles with the Temperance. This is you. This is you living your best life. You're single, independent, successful, moving on. Or you're just being patient and you're like, you know what? My person will come to me when they come to me. You're just really surrendering. You're like, it'll happen when it happens. They'll come forward when they want to. And Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel they're going to. They're the King of Wands, and they're just wanting to have a plan before they come rushing in, super passionate, you know. They are passionate about you. They just want to make sure that they're being stable about it. How else can I put that? They're being just smart about it. They're just being, they don't want to mess it up again. So they want to make sure they have a plan. But right now, they're focusing on walking away from everything that doesn't serve them so that they can come forward and not only be your Ten of Cups, but your Ten of Pentacles. So that they can feel good enough for you. And they're really learning to love themselves. And this is also a message for you to love yourself and have the strength to either move on or to hold on. That's your decision. And the Six of Wands with the Ace of Swords again. Ace of Swords again, I'm telling you, this is going to be a victory. If you choose to move on and walk away, sit in your power, be confident, and know that you're going to be okay without this person, you're going to be victorious. And you're going to find someone who, off the bat, will treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Period. Because you're the Empress. You're the Empress. You're the Empress, but they treat you like a Queen of Pentacles, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if you're the Empress, you should be treated like the Empress, not like a Queen of Pentacles or a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords. No, if you're the Empress, you should be treated like the Empress. And this person has been giving you lackluster gifts, attention, affection, just being really lackluster and laid back in the relationship and not doing their part to carry it or make you satisfied or really be there. And you're wanting to like say something. You're wanting to be like, hey, I put together a date night. What about you? What you been up to? What do you have planned for us? And another part of you is like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. Or this is your person wanting to come in and talk and be like, you're so amazing and abundant, and I see you being independent and living your best life without me, but here's all I can offer. This is all I can offer right now. And it's not much. It's not much. And it might even still be bullshit. With the Seven of Swords, it might even still just be bullshit. Just them holding back their feelings even though they're coming forward and being like, you know, oh, I feel amazing now, I want to be with you. What about when you're not feeling amazing? What about when you're not feeling amazing? Do you still want to be with me, or are you just going to dump me? Or is this, are you still going to be holding back? Even though you said you're not. With the Judgment and the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands, this is something that keeps you up. It keeps you up. Or it keeps your person up. They feel so guilty carrying all this baggage from juggling you or trying to appease you and not being honest about how they feel. And Spirit is like, why do you think you can't sleep? Talking to your person. Why do you think you can't sleep? Because you're carrying all this baggage that you didn't need to carry or create. You didn't need to hold back your feelings. You didn't need to hold back your feelings because of these fears. You could have let these fears go and understand that this is a new situation and you don't have to be so protective of yourself. That's what Spirit is trying to tell your person. But your person is just like, no, it's because of this, this, and that, and they don't feel this way, and I feel that way, and I don't know how I feel, and it didn't need to be that complicated. Okay. Didn't need to be that complicated. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's get some divine direction cards. Okay, close this out. I'm running a little low on time. Just wanted to do a quick reading for you guys, and I figured a live would be the best for all of us. Just some advice about this situation, please. And if this is about a court case, your person is still bullshitting, okay? Your person is still bullshitting, covered in fears, overthinking. You're gonna win this. Like, there's no way you don't win it. Because your person is not, they don't have their head in the game. Trust. Trust your intuition and what you are feeling, sensing, seeing, and experiencing. Your intuition is right 9 out of 10 times, okay? So trust yourself. If you feel something's not right, most likely something is not right. And it doesn't mean that you have to say something about it or even feel a certain way about it. But just acknowledge it and be like, something ain't right. And then take a little note. Make a little note. Keep it in the back of your head so that when something happens, you can pull it out and be like, see, this isn't right. Something's not right. I need to do something, you know? So it's like keeping notes, but not necessarily saying anything. Don't reveal your cards too soon, okay? And honestly, that's just good life advice. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner. Go after them. Go after your goals. Now's the time. Now's the time. It's time. This is any time is a good time to manifest your goals or to do things towards your goals. I believe that every day you should be working towards your goals, doing something, even if it's something small, doing something to move towards your goals every day. And it's just now is like prime time for you to focus back in on yourself and focus back in on who you want to be and what your goals are, and not focus so much on this person that doesn't know what they want. Nature at the bottom of the deck. Reconnect with nature. Feel the sun on your skin. Walk barefoot on the grass, which is incredibly healing and incredibly fruitful and just so nice, okay? So don't be afraid to get your little toesies in between the little blades of grass. It's incredibly healing to do so. So anyways, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I'm going to be doing more lives, of course, and I'm also going to be having 2 new videos at least every week. So yeah, anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. And I hope you have a blessed one. Bye, y'all.